What is good, YouTube? It's Monday. Y'all know what that means. What up, Power Gaming? Chris, KCT, that's right, KC Toys. The first video is probably going to drop this week. And for those loyal followers, hey, Suge Gamer, welcome to the stream, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you back in here, man. So we're going to drop a sneak peek at the very first KC Toys video. You've heard me talk about it for a few weeks. And worked diligently on this 30-minute raw footage of Chris and I unboxing some of his NECA Gremlins figures. A lot of fun. The video is pretty cool. It's a 15-minute video, so I'm not going to play the whole thing later in the stream. But I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of a few minutes of the video. Got a couple final touches to add to it before it goes live on YouTube. When it does, I'll make sure you guys know about it here on Wrestling with Fans. I know a lot of you guys are into the whole toy thing, so we're going to do all that good stuff. What are we talking about tonight? So what I have is just some random things that have come up in the last couple days. Oops, I mean to do that. Nothing really major going on to cover from last week, which is a nice change of pace because last week was crazy, y'all. Last week was absolutely crazy. So like always, I'll run down some of my stuff. We'll take a quick little break. I'll play that KC Toys premiere video. You guys will get a sneak peek over here on Wrestling with Fans first. And then we'll come back. We'll open up the chat. We'll do some Q&A for a little while as well. Now, I am not feeling the best this evening. It was like 90-some degrees today. And I am exhausted. The heat kicked my ass today pretty bad. So I don't know if I'll go the full hour. I'm going to do my best, but I'm hurting today, and I'm probably going to be hurting tomorrow too. Probably going to be hurting a lot this week because it's supposed to be really, really hot here in the mid-Atlantic states. So we'll see how things go. But before we get into any of that, let me just remind you guys that we live stream every single Monday and Thursday right here on YouTube. It's the Wrestling with Fans YouTube channel. If you're watching the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so. We're at 105. Seems like I was checking out some videos back in March when we were just close to 50. So in the last 3 months, we've doubled our subscriber base. And I couldn't have done it without all you wonderful people. So thank you all so much. Thank you all for joining every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Of course, you can check us out across social media. Facebook.com/Wrestling with Fans. Hulk, smash that like button. YouTube.com/Wrestling with Fans. That's right. One of the perks of hitting that 100 subscriber mark is we get that custom URL. So YouTube.com/Wrestling with Fans. If you're listening to the audio version of the show, make sure you go down into the show notes, click the link to the YouTube channel, and subscribe. Come join the live stream. We have a lot of fun in here. We have a great community that we've been building over the last several months. And be a lot of fun to have some new faces here in the live chat. So if you can join us either Monday or Thursday, join us on YouTube. You can also check us out on Instagram at Wrestling with Fans. All that good stuff is over there. Some fig photography, some pictures, memes, all kinds of good stuff over there on the Wrestling with Fans Instagram. Check us out on the web, wrestlingwithfans.com. New audio shows posted every single Saturday morning at 6:05 a.m. Start your weekend off right with Wrestling with Fans. I completely forgot to post the show. So when I got home, I made sure it went up. So it went up about 12 hours late at 6:05 p.m. this week, but we'll make sure next week, 6:05 a.m., you get your podcast fix. Or you can take us on the go, download us to your favorite podcast listening device. Get us wherever you get your podcast fix. Just search Wrestling with Fans Podcast. And finally, wwfshow@gmail.com. Of course, as always, you can check out KC Toys. Again, that video is going live later this week. Links to the KC Toys YouTube channel and the KC Toys Instagram are down in the video description below. If you're listening to the audio show, they'll also be in the show notes. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You guys are going to get a cool sneak peek here later in this episode. But the first thing I want to touch on, it has been announced officially, SummerSlam 2021 will take place August the 21st. That is Saturday, August the 21st. That's right, guys. SummerSlam is going down on a Saturday this year. And it's going to take place at Allegiant Stadium in Paradise, Nevada, just outside of Las Vegas. The brand new home of the Las Vegas Raiders. So it was just announced again, like I said, Saturday. It's going to be interesting. It'll be the first time, I think, since 92. SummerSlam 92 was the last time we had like a Saturday pay-per-view. Hey, Salome, welcome to the stream, my friend. So we are getting SummerSlam. Now, the other interesting... There's a big fight going on that night. Is it the Pacquiao fight? Something's going on that night. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence Jr. is also taking place August 21st in the same city. So WWE will be having SummerSlam the same night as the Pacquiao fight. Now, what WWE is doing here is they are starting the pay-per-view at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And it's supposed to be a streamlined show. The Pacquiao main event probably will not go on until 11 o'clock Eastern, so probably 8 p.m. Pacific. And where the Pacquiao fight is taking place is just down the street, like within a block or two of Allegiant Stadium. So what WWE is doing, they're going to do Allegiant Stadium and an NFL stadium for SummerSlam on a Saturday and get the show over in time so anybody that wants to double dip and get to the Pacquiao fight by the time the main event happens, they're going to try to accommodate that and have the show be streamlined. So I'm expecting this to be 2 hours and 45 minutes. Like the old classic pay-per-views, where pay-per-views used to be 2 hours and 45, maybe 2 hours and 50 minutes if it ran a few minutes long. This is coming Dave Meltzer over at Wrestling Observer, Uncle Dave, reported WWE is expected to take the Pacquiao fight into mind when booking SummerSlam, putting together a shorter pay-per-view so that people can watch both events. The main event of major boxing pay-per-views typically begin around midnight Eastern, so WWE shouldn't run into too many problems. However, if the company wants to make it possible for people to see both SummerSlam and Pacquiao in person, they'll likely need to ensure their event ends well before 11. WWE currently has SummerSlam listed as beginning at 8 p.m., It'll be interesting to see if it's pushed ahead to 7 p.m. in order to accommodate Pacquiao and avoid the chance of any type of overrun. Be interesting. We'll see how it is. We'll keep up to date with anything else that happens here. Now, just in a follow-up, some stuff we've been talking about. And Salome, that is a great segue because that is exactly what I'm about to talk about. Salome says here in the live chat, if it's true that Vince is selling WWE, it will never be the same. Salome, there's been a lot of rumor and innuendo over the last few weeks about the potential of a WWE sale. Now, Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics spoke to 5 WWE investors, all of whom said they do not expect Vince McMahon to sell his majority share in the company. The more likely scenario is WWE's new management, headed by Nick Khan, no relation to Tony, is cutting costs after years of talent hoarding. It's been well documented that Strowman's salary was a major reason behind his departure, and most of the other talent released topped out at the lower mid-card. Rather than paying these wrestlers to simply stay away from other companies, WWE is now cutting their losses and eyeing its own profitability. And that makes a lot of sense. Brandon Thurston at WrestleNomics does a lot of cool work. You can always check him out at your own leisure, if you so choose to. But it seems that, according to him, doesn't think that there's a sale possible. We'll see. We'll see how things play out. It'll be interesting to see what goes on. But speaking of SummerSlam, it is a mere 2 weeks away. Or not SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell. I apologize. Hell in a Cell. Taking place in 2 weeks, June 20th, at the Yingling Center. The rumor and innuendo, according to, again, Uncle Dave over at Wrestling Observer, is stating that Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, will be facing none other than Rey Mysterio. There was a lot of talk and rumor that it would potentially be Roman versus Jimmy Uso. But apparently they're not going to be having that at Hell in a Cell. The plan is the head of the table attacked Rey and Dominic midway through their match this past Friday on SmackDown, which will eventually set up the match between Rey and Roman at the biggest party of the summer. I'm not sure I'm liking that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, Downfall Wrestling, welcome, my friend, to the live stream. Salome says, if WWE gets bought by AEW and AEW try to make new WWE, I don't think it'll be the same. Salome, Tony Khan is a billionaire. Like, his family, they own the Jacksonville Jaguars. They own, I think it's Chelsea Football Club. There's one thing I can almost guarantee. They say never make guarantees in wrestling, is that AEW would not, or WWE would not sell out to AEW. That just wouldn't happen. They would probably sell out to maybe the likes of like a Disney or Fox or something like that. I don't ever see that being a thing where AEW would make a bid for WWE. In other news, Kylie Ray, who some of you may remember from AEW and most recently appearing on Impact Wrestling, has now signed with the NWA, according to Sportster. It's a good pickup. Kaylee Ray, excuse me. Or is it Kylie Ray? It's Kylie Ray. Kaylee Ray's in NXT UK. So many names, so confusing. The other cool thing I want to touch on real quick. 11 years ago today, June 7th, 2010. Anybody want to take a guess what happened on Monday Night Raw, June 7th, 2010? Because you are either Nexus or against us. It was 11 years ago today. The Nexus was born. And one of the greatest closing angles in Raw history. The entirety of the first season of NXT, back when it was a reality show, came out and attacked John Cena during the main event. And one of the greatest closing segments in Raw history. Now, unfortunately, During this, Daniel Bryan ended up choking out ring announcer Justin Roberts with his own tie, causing Daniel Bryan to lose his job. He ended up getting released. Would be later be brought back in the Team WWE versus Team Nexus match at SummerSlam that August. But again, one of the coolest closing angles in WWE history. Now, real quick, I want to show something cool off. So, as you can see, got my Roman. He's got his little shaka bra hand. He has no gauntlet. I talked about this last week, and now I was working on this right before we went live. So, for all you fake heads out there, something cool I want to share with you guys real quick. So I decided to, like one day last week, I went to Walmart, picked up some gold paint. So I've got one of Roman's gauntlets. I've got painted, started painting gold there. And that also includes his hand. So it won't be black, it'll be gold. So it'll all match. And I got to do some touch-ups, but it started there. Hey, Power Gaming, welcome to the live stream, my friend. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the briefcase gold as well. So I'm going to do a little fig modification. You can see all of that stuff over at KC Toys on YouTube. Links in the video description. Let's do Salome. It says here, the Nexus destroyed the ring, ringside, CM Punk, John Cena, and then just, yeah, Salome, that was one of the coolest moments in Raw history. Power Gaming, the biggest thing you probably missed was SummerSlam's taking place on a Saturday this year, August 21st, at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And Chris, little KCT, little KC Toys. Speaking of KC Toys, while we got a few people in here chatting, we're going to take a quick pause, and we'll come back, and it's going to be Q&A. We're going to do the live chat. So for all you wonderful people who have went over and subbed already to KC Toys, you're going to see this video in its entirety when it goes live later this week. But right now, exclusively for the Wrestling with Fans live audience, you're going to see a sneak peek of the very first KC Toys video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's about 15 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak peek at what some of the stuff that Chris and I have coming over on KC Toys. So make sure after you check out this video, go down in the video description, the KC Toys on YouTube. Give us a subscribe. Check us out on Instagram as well. So here we go. We're going to take a quick break. Show you all a few minutes of this video, and then we'll come back with some Q&A and all that fun stuff. So we shall be right back here on Wrestling with Fans.
Everyone, he's Gremlin. This is our first video. We're just seeing how things are going, and this is an entire new line. This is Ash. We'll unbox him later. Like the show, subscribe to the show. 50 subscribers, you're entered in a raffle for, what is it this time? An AEW Unrivaled Jericho?
Series 1, not 1B.
Series 1.
Series 1. Let's take a look. Let's first talk about what figures we got here, and then we'll get into the unboxing. These are all the Gremlins lines. We got the Ultimate Gremlins here. Got this one. Who you got there?
King on Turd Island when it comes to Gremlins. This here is Gizmo, head Mogwai in charge.
Then we got Gamer Gremlin here.
My personal favorite, the Flasher Gremlin. He's showing off his non-existent gremlin. It doesn't get any better than that. I'm really glad to see that this toy exists in 2021.
All right, where do you want to start? Should we start Gizmo?
I think Gizmo should be the last.
Okay, we'll save Gizmo for last. We'll do the regular gremlin. Just the regular old
OG gremlin.
OG. You know what? I'll give you the honors.
Backdrop. Typically, an Echo figure has an incredible backdrop.
Like a theme backdrop to the figure.
Yeah. They're perfect for fig photography. If you are a fig photographer, send it in. It'll be featured on our show. So the best thing to do with a NECA is to cut the ties. So this is the first time I've had a NECA Gremlin outside of the box. I've seen them in the store quite a few times. NECA's notoriously stiff joints. Be very careful if you buy these figures and it feels like it's not going to bend. Do not force it. Throw it on a hairdryer for 20 seconds. You will save yourself a whole bunch of bullshit. Now, probably going to have to end up doing that with this. Super cool articulated jaw. Pick that up right here. So this is the ultimate Gremlin. Comes with a soda, a beer, not Baby Ruth, not Skittles. Looks like some playing cards here.
Playing cards.
They appear to be stuck together. One set.
Half burnt cigarette.
It does not get much better than that. With the granny ash on it. Looks like something my girlfriend would have.
Then also comes with a pop-up popcorn box. And, if I can get this out of here, a pair of 3D glasses. Remember the scene in the movie? They're in the movie theater with the 3D glasses on. You get your very own 3D glasses with the popcorn box there.
Definitely one of the easier figures to put accessories in compared to NECA. I've seen horror stories of Michael Myers knives breaking, and best bet's probably just lay this down when we're done playing with them.
Yep, we'll move them around. Let's move on to the next one.
You want to go for this guy?
I'll do. We've got the ultimate gamer Gremlin. See him there in his plastic prison. Again, he comes with the same smoky blue backdrop. It's kind of generic backdrop.
Sucks. I was looking forward to those backdrops. Come on, NECA. Movie theater, a bar, Christmas tree, microwave, all kinds of give me some 80s kitchen. You don't have anything.
Accessories started falling out, so we'll go through this first. We got another cola. We got like a little Atari style joystick. We got the popcorn, and I will let you show them the cool thing about that popcorn while I'm getting the rest of these out of here.
So it's a little popcorn bucket, so you can have your Gremlin kind of have it tucked under his arm, but the popcorn comes out.
All right, y'all, that is just a little sneak peek at what you can get from the very first KC Toys video. So if you guys haven't done so already, I'm going to post the link here in the chat. I want to pin that message. So if you haven't checked out the KC Toys YouTube channel, there's no videos up. That video is going to go up in its entirety later this week. So make sure you all come back and check out that video later this week. It's a full 15-minute unboxing, 3 Gremlins, and then Gizmo. I know he's got Greta, so that's going to be coming soon. I filmed all of my Marvel Legends unboxings, my some other wrestling figure unboxings. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys go over and check out the new channel from the minds that brought you Wrestling with Fans. Now you can check us out. All of our toy shenanigans over at KC Toys. But back to Wrestling with Fans. We live stream every single Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. So if you're listening to the audio show after the fact, make sure you go down to the show notes, click on the link to the YouTube channel, and subscribe. Join us Mondays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. right here on Wrestling with Fans on YouTube. You can also check us out across social media. Facebook.com/Wrestling with Fans. Hulk, smash that like button to keep up to date with everything we do here on Wrestling with Fans. Again, if you're watching us live, give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. YouTube.com/Wrestling with Fans. Check us out on Instagram, Wrestling with Fans. Post a lot of fun stuff over there. You can check us out on the web, WrestlingWithFans.com. New audio podcasts are posted every single Saturday morning at 6:05 a.m. Start your weekend off right with Wrestling with Fans. Or you can take us on the go, download us to your favorite podcast listening device. Get us wherever you get your podcast fix. Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, all the majors. Just search Wrestling with Fans Podcast. And last but certainly not least, the email. wwf.show@gmail.com. I'm going to come back in here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the chat. Do some Q&A for a little while. Chat with our wonderful live stream people. All right, Power Gaming says, watching Raw right now and it's Battle Royale. So they're doing the tag team Battle Royale with all 5 tag teams that Raw has. All 5 tag teams that Raw has. Chris says, love it. I'm glad you like it, man. I'll show it to you probably Wednesday when we get together. Chris and I are going to get together Wednesday and film some more stuff that'll be coming to KC Toys. So make sure, again, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to that channel. Power Gaming says, the Viking Raiders just won. Awesome. I'm glad that the Viking Raiders are getting a little bit of love. They made their return, beat Shelton and Cedric 2 weeks in a row, and then kind of disappeared again, unfortunately. Yeah, so for those who didn't see it last week, I bought the whole Marvel Legends Disney Plus wave. We got Wanda. We got the Vision. We got Baron Zemo. We got... I don't even know where everybody else is. Mr. Loki. Mach, you go over here. And we've got Bucky. And we've got US Agents. So all these guys are getting unboxed. Oh, and last but certainly not least, this is the Build-A-Figure. The Build-A-Figure, again, if you haven't seen it yet, Captain America, Falcon. The Build-A-Figure is his wing set. They go with the figure. So, again, be looking on the lookout for that coming to KC Toys soon. Paris Gaming says, I'm getting my vaccine on Wednesday. That is awesome. I have not gotten mine. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I am just choosing not to get mine as of yet. Waiting to see how things kind of play out. Salome says, Gremlins was labeled PG, not PG-13 or rated. Gremlins was amazing. I love Gremlins. Now, what you don't see in that video, what you'll get to see, again, later this week. Basically, what I've got to do for that video is I've got to put together a little video intro, kind of like we have on the Wrestling with Fans videos, and some kind of little outro. So we've got to film that or create that in DaVinci Resolve and put that up. So hopefully Friday or Saturday that video will go up. So we'll make sure I let you guys know. I'll try to do it by Thursday or Friday. Maybe we'll announce it on the Thursday stream. We'll see. I'd like to be able to get it out soon. It took forever to edit that video down. It was over 30 minutes long, and I got to edit it down to just under 15 minutes. So there's a lot of stuff I cut. There's a lot of dead time. But the Gizmo figure was some of the funniest stuff happened with the Gizmo figure. So you guys will get a good kick out of that. I know Chris had a lot of fun. He says here, when I unbox a 95 figure and give it away when we film, we can do that. I got to get you set up a live stream. Got to get Chris up for a live stream so him and I can do some live toy chats with people. They're a lot of fun. I know the toy game is pretty hot right now, so I want to make sure we get him set up for live streaming. And we'll do some live streams. We'll have some unboxing videos. There'll be some toy hunt videos, fig news. We're going to be the one-stop shop for all your toys over at KC Toys. Someone says, I got to go film or go live. Maybe I'll go for a little bit because Fortnite now is it season 7 already? I haven't played Fortnite since probably season 4. Maybe a little in season. Maybe I played a little bit in season 5. I hopped on Fortnite around like season 2. All right, there you go, Chris. Here's a question for you. Power Gaming asks, if you were a wrestler, what would your name be, signature, and finisher? Oddly enough, Chris and I used to do wrestling together. Again, I want to do some tales from the yard. Go through some of you who've watched some of the streams have seen some of the videos. I showed the one from '02 that we did. But I have a lot more I can show off. So maybe we'll do some of that one night. We'll do a weekend stream with that fun stuff. Yes, I mean, I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I've been playing, oddly enough, the last couple nights, I've been playing Warzone. I haven't played Warzone in, like, forever. And I hopped on some Warzone for a little bit, just for the heck of it, just to see if I got the rust off. Cockstrong Earl White. That's right. A couple weeks ago, I was over visiting Chris. He laid this out. This whole gimmick, the look and everything, and it's money. It would fit in great with some of the local indie scene in our area. He would be so over, either heel or face. But it's great. He laid it out, and Chris has already got them all, as you saw in the video. He's got them. He's got the locks. 3 haulers west of Appalachia, down in the holler. You know, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see if I have anything else that's popped up here recently. Oh, the other thing I'll do another quick announcement here. Thursday stream, I'll have the link for the Discord. Thursday stream, I'll have the link for the Discord. I know a few people in the chats have brought up asking if I should make a Discord. So I made one. I have a couple channels set up, and what I want to do is be able to do live watch-alongs of like old pay-per-views. And I don't want to do it to YouTube because I won't be able to stream the show, but if I do it to Discord, we can make that work. So that is the plan. I'll post that link on Thursday. I got a few other final touches I want to make to Discord before I share it with everybody. So it says, doing Twitch very soon now. So I originally started streaming on Twitch. I made a YouTube channel for videos, and then I started streaming to Twitch. There's a Twitch. There's a twitch.tv/wrestling with fans. You can give us a follow. I don't really use Twitch anymore because it's so hard to get seen and so hard to grow on Twitch. Whereas here on YouTube, I've grown a lot in less than a year. And especially in the last 3 months. I remember the videos I was posting in March. No, it was February. The end of February, we were hitting 50 subscribers in February. At the end of February, beginning of March. Because that's when I posted my collection video. So in 3 months, we went from 50 to over 100. Twitch is great if you can monetize and you can get. They say if you stream to like 3 or 4 people on Twitch, you're in like the top 10%. Like a lot of people stream to nobody. There's been a lot of times I did Twitch and never streamed to anybody. Like, I might have one person pop in. Let's see here, Power Game. What's your favorite pay-per-view? Talking about like of all time, like individual pay-per-view or like pay-per-view concept. Someone says, I'm doing Twitch in September 10th, aka my birthday, or 11th. Don't tell SFW. Someone, your secret is safe with us. My all-time favorite pay-per-view. That is a tough question. Man, there's so many good pay-per-views. Chris, show my week. Yeah, your week collection. Dude. Man, y'all see Chris's collection, y'all gonna be blown away. That you would watch everything that comes on. If it's probably between two, and I can't decide on which it would be. WrestleMania 3 or SummerSlam 92 from Wembley Stadium. WrestleMania 17's up there. WrestleMania 25's up there. 2019 Royal Rumble is up there. I love the 2019 Royal Rumble. I did a watch along with the Rumble match. I loved that Rumble match. There's some old pay-per-views that I just haven't really watched in a while. I need to go back and watch some old pay-per-views, but I just hate the Peacock network. I hate Peacock so much. It's so annoying. The interface is just trash. So speaking of pay-per-views, give me one sec here. Give me one sec. Chris MDK. Yeah, we could talk about that real quick. Matt Cardona. Have y'all seen Matt Cardona showing up at GCW over the weekend? Broski. Man, I'm not a Nick Gage guy. I watched Dark Side. I'm not into that whole death match, outlaw mud show BS. But I tell you what, man, Cardona. That was pretty cool. I kind of marked out seeing Cardona show up at GCW in the Scream outfit, kind of doing the Mox stuff, hitting the DDT, and then just taking the mask off, and the whole crowd just went crazy. That was a cool moment. I marked a little bit. I popped in my truck on my break today when I saw the video. I thought it was pretty awesome. But speaking of pay-per-views, I've been working since all the toy stuff is going over to KC Toys. I've been working on more wrestling-centric videos for here on Wrestling with Fans. And just seeing some of the stuff coming down the pipeline over the next couple months. This is just an idea. This one will probably have to get pushed off to next year, but we're going notes, tier ranking the WrestleMania main events. I've got that. Every WrestleMania, the last match of every WrestleMania. This you're going to get in August. This you will get in August. It is tier ranking the SummerSlam main events. Been going through, this is what I do with my breaks at work. I come up with the stuff. Money in the Bank is coming up soon. We're going to tier list all the Money in the Bank winners. There's a lot more than I thought. And last but certainly not least, this video is probably, I'm going to try to get this video out next week ahead of Hell in a Cell. And there's 45 of them. But we're going to tier list all of the Hell in a Cell matches. These are all my notes. I keep this notebook with me at all times. This is what I put all my notes in for video. So, again, like I said, since all the toy stuff is going over to KC Toys, I'm going to bring some more solid wrestling content. Try to do one video a week plus the 2 live streams for you wonderful human beings out there. For all you humanoids out there. So I've been going through and painstakingly taking notes. Power Game asks, when is the Discord coming? It's going to come Thursday. Sleeping Collectibles, welcome to the live stream, my friend. I'm doing wonderful. And I know you are doing wonderful, man. You're doing big things on YouTube, man. You guys should check him out sometime. Awesome dude. Awesome content. But yeah, Power Gaming, the Discord's coming Thursday. Again, it'll just be stuff where new videos will get posted. I'm going to try to do some live streams into the Discord, doing some watch-alongs, stuff that I can't post to YouTube, I'll be able to post in the Discord. Chris's watch-along of Sunny Days. It's in through the back door, or whatever it was. I mean, I think I still have a copy of that somewhere, the Sunny adult video. I don't know if we could do a watch-along of that, because I think some of these wonderful people in here are not old enough to be checking out that type of content. That's the type of content coming to Wrestling with Fans. Maybe on KC Toys. Maybe. Nah, definitely not. It's a toy channel. Not those kind of toys either. Power Game says Jackson Riker has a really new look. I'll have to check that out here when the stream's over. So there was something else I wanted to bring. Now I'm drawing a blank. Because I'm going to paint my briefcase. Because I like gold. But yeah, the Discord's coming Thursday. I'm going to try to do a test. So for you guys that join the Discord early, I might do a test live stream sometime this weekend just to see how it works. He cut all of his hair. Oh no. I don't have Raw up on the TV. Again, NCIS, there's a marathon on a network. I saw NCIS when I got home. So I've been watching NCIS. And my remote is over there. And I can't get to it. So I have to check that out when the stream's over. I'll check out a little bit of Monday Night Rizal. Alright. Let's see. Huh. So that's interesting. Yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about, peeps. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. I'm going to keep that going now. You know what? We'll end that. We'll just shut that down. I got all kinds of stuff going. Actually, one thing. Let me know if you guys be interested in this, because I've thought about doing this. Would you guys be interested in seeing a video on the channel of my setup? Talked about doing it before, and I haven't gotten around to doing it. I've posted pictures over to the Instagram of my view. So I've taken my phone and taken a picture of what I see sitting here looking this way towards the camera right there. But, like, my computer over here, which, you know, you guys can kind of see there. Got my computer. I got my Pokemon Funko Pops and my nice computer. I got my Funko Pop thing. There's Stormbreaker. Got more figs there. Got more figs in my MacBook here. Can't really see over in that corner, but there's more figs over on that wall too, in the corner. There's a lot of my Marvel stuff over there. But I thought it'd be kind of cool, and now my camera cable's all screwed up, to maybe do a video showing you guys all of my stuff, like the programs I use, the specs on my PC, all that kind of stuff. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. Because I've thought about doing that for a while. For anybody who may be interested in trying to live stream, whether that's gaming or just chatting, things like that, I thought it'd be kind of fun just so y'all could see what I have. You know, with my I got a computer monitor here, and then on this side over here, you can see there's a live chat. There's you guys, wonderful people chatting. Here's my computer with OBS running, my pile of toys and toys. Oh, I gotta attach my camera. I'm all over the place tonight, guys. Oh yeah, I got toys here. Speaking of toys, I sent this to Chris. Chris, if you're still in here, did you go over and get one of them super shredders? One of our local Walmarts has not had a collectible section with like Funko Pops or NECAs or anything like that. Elias going one-on-one with Jack Stryker. That's interesting. I guess they're splitting them up. One of our local Walmarts has not had a collectible section, but in the last 2 weeks, they finally set up shelf space. They set up some peg hooks back in electronics where all the collectible stuff goes. There's no signage yet, but I saw the empty shelves. I saw the tags. And I'm like, ooh, I'm going to start checking this out a little bit more. So if you've checked out on Instagram, he did not. Okay. Oops. Well, like I said, there were 8 of them there. There were 8 Turtles 2 Super Shredders. Not the Shadow Master, but the OG purple Super Shredder with the Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze box. 8 of them. Like, they had just gotten, like, the new Star Wars Pop, so I ended up picking up Gar Saxon and Bo-Katan and Wrecker. The only one I need of that line is Darth Maul. I've got Ahsoka. Picked up Ahsoka. She's somewhere. I don't know if I've shown this. I might have to. I'm gonna see if I can do this. We'll see if this works. I'm gonna try to show y'all something cool that I picked up. See if I can get it to work. Picked up Marvel Red Hulk. Let's see if we can cut some lights out here. Now I'm gonna shut my screen off, see if that works. We'll see if it... Okay, it doesn't really work too well. But this is... I got the Chase Red Hulk. It glows in the dark, which is awesome. How much people in the Discord? Power Gaming, right now, the only person in the Discord is me. I have not made the code public. I have not posted the code for anybody yet to hop in the Discord. Like I said, it'll either be this coming Thursday or next Monday. Because what I've got going on the rest of the week. Obviously, I work all week. Chris and I are going to get together, I think, Wednesday afternoon and film some stuff for KHC Toys. Thursday, I have, obviously, another live stream here. I've also got to finish up the Gremlins unboxing for KC Toys. I'm going to work on some of the other videos there. So I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. Work 2 jobs. Have a podcast. 2 YouTube channels now. I got no free time. And then what little time I have left, I spend with Jen. Which reminds me, I should change my name from Kyle to Jen's boyfriend. If y'all were here for the WrestleMania stream, looks like Miro a little bit. That's interesting. I'll have to check that out. But I think we'll wrap up here. I don't have anything else I want to touch on unless you guys got something in the chat you want to bring up. Again, the pinned comment, KC Toy Show. Check it out on YouTube. Go over there and subscribe. I showed you all a little snippet. We'll play another minute or 2 of that. I don't remember where we got to in the video. So we're going to go to that for a couple minutes to see if I'll give you all a little bit more of the NECA Gremlins unboxing. If it's something you're interested in, go to the pinned comment in the chat and subscribe to KC Toys. This full video is dropping later this week. So I'm going to play it, and I'm going to have to fast forward to about where we left off. Welcome, everyone. I don't know how stiff his joints are, so I won't move him around too much. But his arms will come up.
You got to perv him out. It's creepier when you can't look into his eyes.
And they fit perfectly right on his head, too.
I mean, that's just how you do it.
And last but certainly not least,
the absolute G of the Gremlins universe. You cannot have any of these if you do not have this one. If you were to only collect one, get Gizmo. For real. What are you doing if you don't get Gizmo? In store, I would not Amazon it. They're notorious for sending dog in the mail, so don't, or buy two and be prepared to send one back. It's a lot of white paint on this figure, so check that when you're in store, because I found two and I would love to have left one on card, but the paint was jacked and that just wasn't gonna happen. So Gizmo actually has a backdrop because they gave it about Gizmo. Gizmo is the Roman Reigns of Mogwai.
acknowledge him.
It just looks like it's the corner of the bed, Billy's room, something like that. We'll figure that out later. Gizmo comes with a trumpet, a candy cane, a Santa hat, a bow and arrow.
I also got a couple of different faces for him. While he's popping that out, I'll go over these. Got a little frowny face on this one here. This is kind of the smile, kind of partially open mouth on this one. And of course, if you've ever seen a Gremlins movie, you know all about Rambo Gizmo with a little red bandana around it. Gotta have this. If you got the bow and arrow, you gotta have Rambo Gizmo.
So something very cool about Gizmo is he's got a little ball on the back of his head. Looks like it works like a steering wheel, so now he should be side-eyeing Kyle. And looking back at you. Let's see if we can bring that up a little closer for you here. Gizmo. Now we're gonna pop the front of his head off. Hopefully. That's some nightmare fuel.
That's stuff nightmares are made of.
I don't really want to show you, but we're just not gonna look at that anymore.
We can always blur that out if we need to.
Yeah, I think you might. Should I open this one first so I could have sat here for 20 minutes? Let Kyle open the rest. Because apparently, this mother face doesn't go on. Thanks, NECA. Here's Gizmo. He comes with a sad face, a happy face. I will never have them on because mine will be permanent Rambo. A, that's my favorite scene in all of Gremlins, and B, I'm an idiot and I can't figure out how to put his face on. So more than likely, he's gonna be Rambo forever. So anyway, while we're figuring out how to not be stupid, here's Ash.
All right, just another little sneak peek of the Gremlins NECA unboxing you can find on KC Toys later this week. The pinned comment, make sure you guys click over there and subscribe. Power Gaming, your edits are amazing. Thank you. I did a different editing style for these videos than I do for my Wrestling with Fans videos. Now, some of my figure unboxings that I did by myself are going to be very similar to what I've done on this channel. But these videos where we work together, I'm going to try to do a little something different. A different flavor, if you will. But to answer your question, Power Gaming asked while that video was playing. Chris, I'm glad you love it, man. This is kind of Chris's first time seeing the entire video, or the majority of it. I sent him little clips over the weekend as I was editing to show him some of the highlights of the stuff. And I've even added some stuff since, Chris, I've shown you some of the clips. So I'll see if I can figure out a way to show it to you in its entirety on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be able to because I don't know how I'm going to do that on my phone because I have it here on the computer. But Power Gaming asks, if you had the choice to release a WWE superstar, who would it be and why? Well, if you watch last week's stream or listen to the show from this past week, I don't want anybody to lose their job. I don't want anybody to get released. So I'm going to reword your question a little differently. If I were to be able to send a WWE superstar to another promotion, who would it be and why? Because I don't, like I said, I don't want anybody to lose their job. And I had a little rant last week about fans who are like, well, Wrestler A is, you got rid of Wrestler A, so why is Wrestler B still here? So I get the reason you're asking. So I'm not taking a shot at you by any stretch. But I'm going to reword it and answer it a little differently than the way you asked. Just after what I said last week. And I guess I would love to see Charlotte go somewhere else. Impact, AEW, wherever. I'm over Charlotte Flair. The Omni Flair, as Wrestle Talk calls her. I like Charlotte. She's arguably the best women's wrestler in the world today overall. But I'm tired of seeing her 24/7 on the TV. You know, when she was off TV last year for a while, it was nice. They were able to elevate the women, other than even though WWE completely dropped the ball in that matter. But I would love to see her go somewhere else and be off of WWE TV for a while. If you squint your eyes a little bit, Chris kind of looks like Finn Balor. The Prince Chris. All right, my wonderful people. I think we're going to wrap up here. It's almost 9 o'clock. We'll wrap up. Again, we'll be back Thursday. But speaking of that, every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Wrestling with Fans YouTube channel. So make sure you join us live around 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for about an hour. Every Monday and Thursday, we're here on Wrestling with Fans on YouTube. Oops, wrong one. And, of course, Facebook.com/Wrestling with Fans. YouTube.com/Wrestling with Fans. Instagram.com/Wrestling with Fans. And, of course, WrestlingWithFans.com. Get us on your favorite podcasting app. Just search Wrestling with Fans Podcast. And finally, WWF Show at gmail.com. Chris says, I got that Royal Irish blood, sir. O'Clary. Hey, O'Clary. The O'Clary boys. Oh, man. So, again, thanks to everybody for joining in on the stream. Power Gaming, Chris, my brother. Suge Gamer, Salme, Sleeping Collectibles. Thank you all for popping in for a few minutes. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, and Downfall Wrestling. I'd make sure I don't want to miss you. Appreciate you guys popping in the stream, saying what's up. Again, if you haven't done so already, thumbs up the video. Let's get a quick like spike for anybody who hasn't liked the video yet. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Because we are at, I think we're still at 105. We're at 105 subscribers. And let's see. And we are still at 8 over on KC Toys. Subscribe to us on KC Toys. Chris says 23andMe confirmed. Squint your eyes, look like somewhat like the Big Show. Well. Speaking of the Big Show, last solo thing real quick, I'm in the stream. Walked in to the living room, and my mom was watching the Big Show on Netflix. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Are you watching the Big Show? She's like, yeah, it's a cute show. And I'm like, I love the Big Show. I doubt they're going to change it to the Big Paul White Show. But, yeah, my mom is a big fan of the Big Show. Jen and I pretty much binged it each time a season hit. Real fun show. If you have Netflix and you haven't checked it out, you like good family shows, just check out the Big Show. It's a fun little program to watch. So, all right, guys, it is 9 o'clock. That's going to do it for the Monday stream. I need to take that off of there because it doesn't belong there. So, again, thanks to everybody for hopping in for a little bit. I'm going to get off here and catch a few minutes of Raw before going to bed. And I will see you wonderful, wonderful people in YouTube land this coming Thursday, 8 p.m. But until then, thank you all for watching. Once again, my name is Kyle, and I'll see you Thursday right here on Wrestling with Fans.